welcome to Top 5 Deadliest Scps. But first, before we begin the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. On to number 1. Two things before we start. Number 1, none of these are made by us. They all go to the SCP Foundation. Number 2, the upload gaps have been because of school. Most of our uploads will now be on Saturdays and Sundays due to school. Thank you guys. On to number 1. Number 1 is SCP-001. SCP-001 Object Class Keter is a sapient entity or entities capable of initiating and exerting control over anomalous phenomenons on Earth and in all regions of space observable thus far by modern scientific methods. Upon receiving the communication from SCP-001, Project Serpius, later known as SCP-2798, was initiated. Other than this, little is known about SCP-001. Number 2 is SCP-682. SCP-682 is a large, vaguely reptile-like creature of unknown origin. It appears to be extremely intelligent and was observed to engage in complex communication with SCP-079 during their limited time of exposure. SCP-682 appears to have a hatred of all life, which has been expressed in several interviews during containment. SCP-682 has always been observed to have extremely high strength, speed, and reflexes, though exact levels vary with its form. SCP-682's physical body grows and changes very quickly, growing or decreasing in size as it consumes or sheds materials. SCP-682 gains energy from anything it ingests, organic or inorganic. Digestion seems to be aided by a set of filtering gills inside of SCP-682's nostrils, which are able to remove unusable matter from any liquid solution, and enabling it to constantly regenerate from the acid it is contained in. SCP-682's regenerative capabilities and resilience are staggering, and SCP-682 has been moving and speaking with 80% of its body destroyed or rotted to data connected. Attempted breaches numbered at 17. Number 3 is SCP-610. Due to the vast area of infection SCP-610 covers, containment is impossible. Isolation of the area has proved far more effective, and permission has been granted by the Russian government to establish a perimeter to keep people out of these areas under the guise of military operations. Should any organism displaying traits consistent with SCP-610 be sighted near this perimeter, then the established protocol requires it to be engaged at range with small arms until immobile, then dispatched using incendiary weapons and munitions from a great distance as possible. Any living thing coming in physical contact with SCP-610 is considered expendable and is to be immediately terminated and incinerated. Initial reports of SCP-610 came direct from the Russian government, though through undisclosable channels. These reports consisted primarily of disappearance of farmers in the region and were not considered until the local police, followed by regional police, and finally a government-dispatched agent failed to report in within a 72-hour period. A small military contingent was dispatched to the area and quickly withdrew, at which point the Foundation was contacted to investigate. Containment perimeters are marked in blue surrounding these infection areas, and as of present, no further locations have been identified. Incursions into the perimeter must be reported to conducting, confirmed during exploration, and debriefed on immediately following return. Number 4 is SCP-871. SCP-871 is a collection of 237 cakes. Instances of SCP-871 vary widely in appearance and size, covering the entire range of foods described by humans as cake. The smallest observed instance of SCP-871 was a miniature cupcake with a mass of 15 grams. The largest yet observed was a 22-kilogram bakuchukan, measuring 2 meters in length. When any instance of SCP-871 is consumed by a human or is or a collection of humans, it is replaced approximately 24 hours afterward with a similar cake. This cake will appear on the flat surface in the vicinity of the location where the previous instance was eaten. If any of these cakes is substantially damaged through any means, then being eaten by a human, including being eaten by a non-human animal, it will be replaced instantaneously. Instances recreated in this manner maintain the schedule of the original instance. The mechanism of which instances of SCP-871 are replaced is currently unknown. Number 5 is possibly one of the most deadly SCPs to ever exist. SCP-106. No physical interaction with SCP-106 is allowed at any time. All physical interaction must be approved by no less than 2/3 vote from O5 Command. Any such interaction must be undertaken in AR2 maximum security sites after a general non-essential staff evacuation. All staff, research, security, Class D, etc. are to remain at least 60 meters away from the containment cell at all times, except in the event of breach events. SCP-106 is to be contained in a sealed container comprised of lead-lined steel. The container will be sealed within 40 layers of identical material. Each layer is separated by no less than 36 centimeters of empty space. Support struts between layers are to be randomly spaced. Container is to remain suspended no less than 60 centimeters from any surface by ELOIID, electromagnetic supports. SCP-106 appears to be an elderly humanoid with a general appearance of advanced decomposition. This appearance may vary, but the rotting quality is observed in all forms. SCP-106 is not exceptionally agile and will remain motionless for days at a time, waiting for its prey. SCP-106 is also capable of scaling any vertical surface and can remain suspended upside down indefinitely when attacking. SCP-106 will attempt to incapacitate prey by damaging major organs, muscle groups, or tendons, then pulling disabled prey into its pocket dimension. SCP-106 appears to prefer human prey items in the 10 to 25 years of age bracket. This journey has come to an end for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Top 5 signing off, and thank you. Farewell.